Hi guys and welcome back to the episode 5 of making KISH MAINI a Formula 2 champion and then a Formula 1 champion. And today for part 5 we are in Silverstone, the oldest track on the calendar, and we are in qualifying. Let's see what we can do. So coming out of Maggots and Beckett's there, let's see what we can do here. Zayan Darula right now on pole. We are 21st because this is our first lap. Taking it easy through slow because F2 cars don't like to be thrown around too much because the tire gets hot very quickly here. Taking it really easy, going through the last corners, braking a little bit early, over rotating, taking our time. Let's see, rounding the last corner. Let's see what we can do. And it's 43.1 and we are on pole with Dennis Hauga on second and Zayan Darula on third. Let's get into the sprint race. And 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are a go for sprint race in Silverstone. Darula getting amazing, but getting popped on with Benavides. We overtake him, and Dennis Hauga there into P8. Vashaw getting in front of us. We are taking as fast as we can going through the lines, making a dive on Vashaw, and we have overtaken him. Now going through the corners there, taking it easy so that we can get a good exit out of this corner. Behind Benavides, going out of the track. Benavides going in defensive. We go on the racing line in behind Novak, trying to get the slipstream. We trying to overtake him, but Benavides tucks in front of us. We have to go around the outside, but we didn't make it work. We are trying to go around the outside again, but it doesn't work because we go too deep into the corner. Benavides still in front of us. We are now going onto the grass there, still behind Benavides and off the track now, but we are now still P7. But let's wait and see what we can do. Just still in front of Vashaw, going through slow, but we go wide. Vashaw getting a good exit. He's gaining and is now side by side with us, has overtaken us, but we make a big dive bomb in Maggots and Beckett's, because of which Darula and Hauga has overtaken us. Vashaw lose more positions and is now on P13. We are now in front of him. Darula overtaken us, but we have overtaken Hauga there on lap 2. We are just behind Darula. Going out of Maggots and Beckett's, we get a good exit there, side by side with Darula. Going towards Cops, we are now just edging him in front, going side by side, going towards Cops, and we braked and we have made contact with Kare and broken our front wing there, now we are in front of the Darula, going easy on brakes. But Benavides have made a mistake, and because of which we almost got out by it. But Kare has gotten in front still, and we are just trying to keep the Darula behind so that we can be challenging Kare for next positions. And on lap 6, going through happy there, taking it easy behind Crawford. We have caught up to everyone else, and we have already have an objective of not damaging our front wing for 3 laps, which only 1 lap is left. We are now in the leading pack, which is led by Leclerc, and then Stanek, then Novak, then Crawford, and then us, and Darula, who is still behind, and on lap 7 we are just behind Crawford. Let's see if we can overtake him, trying to make a dive bomb, but we have gone a little bit deep because of the front wing and braking too late. We are now just following, trying to go inside, but it doesn't work because we get a wheel spin. We are still trying to be side by side Crawford, but let's see if we can. But Crawford getting a good exit, and we go on the grass. Crawford still in front of us, going through Cops, taking it easy. Crawford still, I think, we lifted there, but we didn't. Going out. Crawford also going out of the bounds there, still going through Maggots and Beckett's, trying to stay behind him, trying to close up as much as we can so that we can overtake. Trying to go side by side still, but it doesn't work. Crawford just behind Crawford now, and going out of Maggots and Beckett's there, just behind Crawford, opening our DRS. Darula has also caught up to our DRS, but let's see if we can overtake him into Cop. Trying to make a big dive bomb. Crawford has made a mistake. He has made a mistake under our pressure, and we go out on Cops. But we didn't get any warnings. That's a good sign. Breaking out and going onto the grass. We have spun on lap 7 of the sprint race of Silverstone. Still, we are just in front of the Darula still because he didn't get any place to go, and we are now in front still. Darula is not still catching but wasn't able to do anything. And we are now on lap 9, have caught up to Novalak and Stanek, the lead group. We are just in behind them, going through Abbey, taking it really easy. Turn 3, braking there, trying to offset the racing line so that we can get any chance of overtaking. So close, just pushing Novalak there. And see, we also have an objective of trying to burn fuel, because of which we can push right now just behind Novalak. Still we are 2 behind because the tire wear, and because of the combination of tire wear and the front wing damage we have, because of which we have to take every corner slowly. And Leclerc have made a mistake, and he went from P1 to P3. We make a mistake and go into the back of Novalak, but we are still P4. I don't know how, but we are still in P4 because Darubla was a lot of behind us, and we have failed the objective too. But the bigger problem is we have a front wing damage, which is more crucial. Now we have to take it easy as much as we can. Novalak pushing Stanek there through cops, and I think they are still taking it easy. We are taking it easy, and Stanek has made a mistake. Which puts him on P2, and we have overtaken Leclerc in this confusion. We are now on podium positions from P10 to P3 going out, and on the last lap we are just behind Novalak and MAINI. Just behind Novalak and Stanek in P3, and we got Leclerc in behind us, who will try to overtake us on the DRS lap. But we are just still trying to go defensive, trying to be in front of him, taking it too slow there, going to turn 4 the loop there, and still we have DRS. So because of which I think we will be able to hold Leclerc there on the straight. Still Leclerc behind. We are trying to catch up to Stanek, and on the last sector we are just behind Novalak and Stanek because of the damage we received from 2 collisions there. Leclerc is behind us, but we are getting DRS, so Leclerc won't be able to overtake us. But we are just in behind Novalak and Stanek, so we are still P3. We are not trying to overtake anyone because we have to brake so much early than everyone else. But it works out because everyone is bunched up. Going through the last corner, it's going to be P3. Novalak wins the sprint race of Silverstone, and Stanek comes second, we third, Leclerc fourth. A really bad result for the man in dams there. He must be kicking himself. And Clement Novalak getting 10 points. We get 9. And let's go into the feature race.
Of the Formula 2 Championship. It's a firm favourite amongst fans and drivers alike, and we're all keen to see what it has in store for us in today's race. Here is the grid for today's race, which will be starting shortly. KISH MAINI lines up on pole position, and it's Dennis Hauger in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Darubala for sure, Brad Benavides, Novalak, Correa, Leclerc, Stanek, Jack Crawford, Boschon, Nissani, Teo Porcher, Amory Cordial, Owasa, Fittipaldi, Vesti, Victor Martins, Maloney, Behrman, Hadjar, and Jack Doohan completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. It is the Formula 2 race. It is time to introduce you to Alex Brundle. I'm Alex Jakes, and we've got changeable weather out there today. That's making for some nervous team personnel down in the paddock, down in the pit lane.
There are going to be some quivering hands on the tyre guns, aren't there, when they tighten up what could easily be the wrong specification of tyre completely for the conditions. It's a gamble out there.
So we start from pole position there, taking a look at the strategy. Nothing you can change much. So 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are going for the feature race of Silverstone. We getting a good exit, trying to cover up Hauger there. Let's see from the other perspective. Darubala getting an amazing exit there, overtaking Hauger. He is also trying to overtake us, but we are managing to defend him, getting on the racing line, pushing him out of the racing line. Now going defensive for the corner, taking a good exit there. Darubala still behind us, hasn't able to work this out. Still behind us. Benavides has overtaken Hauger there. Hauger getting a really bad there from P2 to P4. That's a really big shame for him. But we are now in front of Brookfield Loop, going through Newfield there, taking it very easily so that we don't push too much on these tires on the opening lap, because we are trying to keep any kind of life there. So on lap 6 nothing happened till there. We just kept Darula on a distance there. He got DRS, so nobody else was also able to overtake him. Benavides is third, Vashaw is fourth, and Hauga has slipped down to fifth. And we tried to juke there on the lap 6. Let's see if we can anyone take that juke there. Vashaw has pit and Hauga has pit, so I think someone has done the opposite, but we still have some life on these tires. So on lap 7 we have completely burned these tires off, and now we are going into the pits, taking it really easy, going into the pits, braking them. And we have made a big mistake. We have made a big mistake there, getting a 10-second penalty there into the pits, and this is going to be a problem for us. But we only have 7 laps to go on these hard tires, which are not going to burn as fast as these softs. So we a 4.0 stopper, that's a good stop. So we will have to push a lot on these tires so that we can bridge this 10-second gap, or we have to pit. But pitting in F2 is almost a bad decision, because we will be almost last. So it's going to be so the last decision would be to make a gap of 10 seconds to the second car, which is right now Benavides, and third is Vashaw, fourth is Novalak, fifth is Darula. But it's going to be really difficult to pull out a 10-second gap, because the tire, even if we push right now, we will be suffering from it later. On lap 9 we are still pushing. We are still able to get a gap of 5 seconds to Vashaw and everyone else. Hauger is not even in P5 right now. Really bad day for him, starting for P2 and not even in P5 right now. So taking Lufield there, taking it really easy on lap 13. We have now pulled out a 7.7 second gap to Vashaw, and the tire wear isn't too much. So let's see if we can do anything about the 10-second penalty which we got because of our mistake. And we also have an objective which isn't really going to be a match. And on lap 15 we haven't able to pull out the gap of 10 seconds. We are still 8.5 seconds in front of Darula, who is followed by Benavides and Novalak and Hauga. All of them are just behind each other. Darula going through slow. Just behind him is Benavides, and here behind him is Novalak. Darula's fight is with Benavides. We have crossed the line. We have gone to P4 because of the 10-second penalty. Darula, going through the last corner, has won the feature race of Silverstone. Benavides second, Novalak third. Benavides wasn't able to do anything on the last corners, even with the DRS, because he was too far away. We have confirmation of P4. That's a really heartbreaking result for us, leading the race so much. Driver of the day goes to Enzo Fittipaldi there. It's a really difficult result, but we still have a really big advantage to the guys behind us. And look at that, Jehan Darula celebrating his win with his teams. And let's see the podium celebrations.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be MP Motorsport picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance.
So Jehan Darula getting most point out of this race. Clement Dovanek getting second. We are third, but we are still in front of us. And please guys, if you like these videos, please like and subscribe. And if you have any kind of suggestion for me, please comment down. Thank you and keep watching.